Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. Somebody sent me a link this morning, the lovely Carla Bostic. No, she didn't send me a link, sorry. She put a link up to a bag she'd seen on YouTube, and the lady was scrapbooking with me. Her name's Edith, I think. I'm not sure, don't quote me. But she's a lovely lady. I have cased a couple of her projects because they've turned out absolutely gorgeous. And I do give credit where credit is due. So I've taken her idea and she'd done this little bag to put A2 cards in, which is our standard. Americans 5.5 by 4.25 with the envelopes. But I had my little mini envelopes and cards from the Santa's workshop, and I wanted to do something to pop those in as a gift. So I've had them. I've done the most crudest. This is really crude. It's just done with craft card and a bit of, I always practice on my other stuff. That's crumb cake, but look at it, and I really did it gently. And it's come up with this little handbag, same as Eve did. These aren't on properly, but I've got a magnetic closure on mine, because there's nothing worse than trying to give a gift to someone and it falls open. So I'm going to remove these because these are going to, and look at that. I've even put a little tag inside so you can put postage stamps. And on the bag we're going to do now in the Poppy Parade, I'm going to have a one on the back on slanted slightly for gift tags, so you can slide gift tags in as well. So you can give gift tags, the cards and envelopes and stamps as a gift to someone. So we're going to decorate this one a little bit better. We're going to have designer series paper on the other one as well. So I've just taken 5 of the cards and 5 of the envelopes, and I've just popped together a few of the little cards from the Memories and More pack, because that's what they go with. And oh, this is so cute. And I've added just a few. And what I'm going to do when I get to the 10k giveaway, 2 of these will be for the first and second prize, and then because you only get 10 cards and 10 envelopes in this size, but you also get them in the 6. So I'm going to do a bigger box for that, maybe decorate a box up. I'm not going to have them in a bag, but these are 6.25 by 4.25, and your envelopes then are 6.5 by 4.5. So we're going to need a slightly bigger box or container for these ones. And these are solely for, oh yeah, 4.5 by 6.5. These are solely for the Memories and More packs, but you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to work on the smaller cards today. These will be going in the little bag I'm going to make now. So, you know, it's like I used to love maths. Well, I still love maths. So I worked out all the measurements and designed the little bag in the same way, but just in my sizes. So we're using Poppy Parade. Am I zoomed out enough? Yes, sorry. This is 5.5 by 10. You're going to need 2 little handles. These are 1.5 by 9, and we're going to score these in the centre, fold them and glue them together, and we're going to round the corners. Right, which one's this one? These are the 2 by 4s. Yeah, no, these are 2 by 3.5. These are for the side panels. Those are going to be the side panels on our bag. So you need 2 of those, and they are 2 by 3.5. You are going to need a piece then which is for your closure, which is 2 by 4. That's that one. And then for the stamp holder inside, this is 3.5 by 2.5. And this one for the gift tags, and the tags should make up, I've roughly put them about 1.5 by 3, because you don't want a humongous tag with those little cards. So this is 3 3/4 by 3.5, and we're just going to score everything now, and we're going to do a bit of cutting. Whoa! And my designer series paper, I've decided to use the felt. It's just beautiful. and it goes beautiful with this. And you need to cut these at 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, and I'll show you. We're going to angle the box, the gift bag, so we're going to angle those as well. So I'll show you how to do those in a minute. And then 2 at 7/8 by 2 7/8, and these are for the sides. So let's get our scoreboard in. Oh, and we're going to start with the largest piece and work our way down. So this is the 10 by 5 1/2. You're simply going to score this at 1/2 inch, 4 1/2 inches, 5 1/2 inches, and 9 1/2 inches. Show you that now. Our handles are 1 1/2, so we just need to score these at 3/4 all the way down. So there's 2 of those. Perfect. Right, what are these now? 2 by 3 1/2. We need to score 1/2 inch on 3 of the sides. I'm doing this side because it's easier. And I've lost, there it is. We need to do the same with this one. So 1/2. You can do it that side, but then I think you're struggling then with your, to get your 1/2 inch. So there's your 2 sides. Is this my 2 by 4? Yeah, this is my 2 by 4. And this one needs to be scored at 1/2 inch at both sides. And this is for the tag, so this has to be scored at 1/2 inch on 3 sides as well. It's basically all the same, really. So this is going to fold up for our little postage stamps. And then 1/2 inch on 3 sides again. And this is going to be for our gift tags. So that's 3 3/4. So don't, just do the 1/2 inch. And a 1/2 again. And that's all our scoring. We're going to fetch back our bag. And I'm just making at the 1/2 inch and just putting a dent at the 1/2 inch mark, top and bottom. And we're going to do the same on the other side, 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. And you can do that with your designer series paper as well, or you can do it with a pencil. So I'm just going to put them in. I'm going to turn them over so you don't see it, and do 1/2 inch there, and because there's no direction to the paper, 1/2 inch there as well. Whoa! So what you're going to do, just grab yourself a little pencil and a ruler. Where's my 1/2 inches gone? Oh, there, I can see that one, and there, yeah. And you're going to go from the corner up to that 1/2 inch mark, which is there. And you're going to just draw a line. So that's going from there to the corner. And just draw a line. And the same with this one as well. I can see my little mark there. I can see it there. Just go to the corner, and this is how we're going to angle our bag. So this is how you need to chop that designer series paper off, otherwise it'll be on the whole overhang. There we go, that's all you're going to need to do. I'm going to show you how to do it both ways. This way is one way. You can do it with your trimmer as well, and you're just going to use your long scissors and snip that off. And the same with this side. So you've got that bag shape there. Or you can, I'm going to do this with the scissors because I don't have the confidence to do it with the trimmer. Because of the felt underneath, it might tag and pull. So now I'm going to show you with the trimmer on the card. If you want to do it on the trimmer, it's all well and good, that is brilliant. So you're going to put your card in at right on that score line and just move so you've got the corner on there, and just remove it. And excuse me, and I'm going to do this side again, and then I'm going to do the bottom bit. So keeping that notch right onto that corner and do it that way. So now I'm going to keep my, oh, I don't know if I can see. I'm going to do the same at the bottom here, and then just work my way out to there. And then you just got that to the point there. So I'm going to turn that over and do that one as well. So my ½ inch is on the line, just until you can get that track line in, and trim that off as well. Oops, is that coming off? Oh my gosh, I'm just going to grab my scissors. It didn't take there for some reason. There we go. So that's going to be now the shape of our bag. And these little sides are just going to be there to reinforce the top. So it closes like this. Whoops. And that's where you can have that shape there. And that's what you're going to do with your... Yay, it's working. I'm a silly sausage, aren't I? So I need to firstly grab my magnets. There we go. Hide it. Because I'm going to put one on the inside and the other one is going on the handle. So I need to take two. God, these are really strong. Oh. Look at it. Yeah, that's through my finger. Oh, it's jumping. That's how strong these magnets are. So I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm just going to attach it. What's that now? That works out at 4 and 5/8. So if I do 2 and an 1/8, just going to attach that there, just under that flap. We can now, if you want, you can glue this, you can use your, I'm using a little bit of fast fuse, but I'm also going to use a little bit of liquid glue because I don't want none of this coming apart. When this wants to come out, I've had it open for ages again. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Clean my nozzle off. I just haven't got no strength. You don't need a lot, you just want it so when you push it over, reverse little bit of fast view showing there, but nothing's going to stick to that. So just reimburse that down. And again, a little line of fast views, and a little bit of glue. So where the magnet is, we know this is the front of our bag now. It just gives it that extra bit of grip, and we know the glue when it goes off is not coming undone. So while we're here, we can attach our designer series paper, which I cut. Oh, why is that shit? Oh, that needs another little fraction coming off. I don't think my scissors took all that way down. No, so I'm just going to take another little fraction off. Because I cut the paper a quarter of an inch smaller than the actual bag, it should give it a little good border all the way around. It's still not, and I must have missed my pencil mark. It's okay, because you can always take a bit off, but we can't add a bit, so there we go. And I'm going to use glue for this. I love this paper, and it took me weeks to cut into it. I so didn't want to. There we go, that's the back of our bag. And this is the front. Fingers crossed this one doesn't need trimming. It's hard to see because of our pattern. Whoops. Ah, that's why. Oh, I still need to do a little fraction on there as well. I can see my pencil line, so I'm just going to go beyond my pencil line. That's much better. Yay! This is just going to be the cutest little bag. Can you imagine giving this to somebody? Oh, how sweet. Just love it. And I chose this paper on purpose because it's not really directional. And that felt feeling is just the cutest. It's like little bunnies. Like little bunnies. Weird bunnies if I've been feeling. So this is the front. This is the back. Oh, I love it. Right, now for our sides. These are these bits. You're gonna reimburse your score lines. There's nothing worse than trying to get your hand inside a bag that is close, because this is tiny anyway, and try and add a magnet, because I did the opposite, we're very round on that one, so I thought, oh, add the magnets first. Where have I put my other magnet, by the way? Oh, it's still attached. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to keep that on the front, so I know that's the front. You're going to nip up the sides, just to the first score line. And then what we're going to do, we're going to glue them, we're going to glue those in like that. And they will stop the side of your box. Yay! So, I'm going to use a little bit of glue for this because I know it's strong. But what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to attach my designer series paper. Yeah, the lady, Eve, I think her name is, Scrapbooking with Me, she's called. And she attached everything after. She didn't put designer series paper up the side. And she attached all her papers after her bag was together. And I just think this is a little bit easier. to do it this way. I love that red candy stripe, it's lovely. I hope you give them all, I hope you give them a go, because even if you don't have the cards and envelopes, you can make them. The cards work out at 3.25 by 4.25, and the envelopes then, when made, will be 3.5 by 4.5. And everyone's got an envelope punch board, so you can always make. I remember Stampin' Up the first year I joined, they had some red envelope paper and it was beautiful, just beautiful. So just notch them up. This glue is brilliant. There's our little side. It's just so cute. And you know me, I don't like buying 12 by 12. I'd have had to have used double designer series paper if I was to do a piece 12 by 12. I don't like it. I don't know what it is, I think, why can't we just adjust it slightly? Unless it's a must. Because it's an expensive do to buy, because I buy it for every single colour. And can you imagine if I had to buy it A4 and 12 by 12? Oh, I simply couldn't afford to do that. So, right, now I'm going to add tear tape. I should have done this before I glued down. To all three sides. Oh, look at that, it's so strong. So you've got your double-sided tape all the way round. I'm just going to do separate for the bottom on this one. I might have just made myself a bit difficult. So sticky. And the last side, oh, see how sticky it is? It's super sticky. So, I'm going to pull the bottom off this first bottom bit. Where's my pokey tool gone? There it is, hiding. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue as well because it gives me wiggle space. And what we're going to do, we're going to add this to the bottom here, right along the edge. The tape will help grab it and the glue will set it into place. So you're going to stick, but we're now going to have to manoeuvre that down when we're sticking it on the sides, like so. Isn't that sweet? But I still need that to stick down a bit more first. Just use my bone folder, and this will dry clear, so don't worry. And I think I'm going to be in a bit of trouble there, aren't I? Because I've added it there, so I'm gonna get my craft knife actually. Oh, nearly. I'll be fingers off before you know it. And just go through that so I can do the same on the bottom. There we go. I'm going to fetch this round, and again that is going to go in between. Just give that a couple of minutes to dry. we're going to have to fetch these sides up first, then this side up. See, you can't do the two. You'd never get your paper off. So that's right close to the edge there. Perfect. It will dry clear, like I'm saying, but it just needs pressing down a little bit more. How cute are those little cards? I just think they're adorable. So I'm going to pop this, lay it down, just while we take the tape off. Oh, she says, can I get that off? There we go. And I'm going to remove the backing on this side as well. You could just use tape, but nah, I want to seal this in, so I'm going to run some glue down both sides. I don't want my little bag to come apart at any time. So now gently persuade that to go edge to edge there. Again, get your bone folder in there. Perfect, and the same on this side. We've got our glue in, and just do it edge to edge and reinforce with your bone folder. So it's like that and angled at the sides, and we're just going to repeat the process on this side. Remove the backing first, then add the glue. A little line of glue. And then we can close this side, keeping it edge to edge, and this side as well. And then just hold them for a minute. Oh, it's perfect. And get your bone folder in there. And I've got it 1 inch thick. I think Eve had hers about 2 inches thick, but it was too wide for what I wanted. But, oh, and do you know what I forgot to do? My little stamp one. Is that the one? Yeah, this is the one. Just take the corner off. Take the corner off and mitre. Perfect. Just get rid of those. And I'm just going to fold and burnish those. And we're just going to add tape to those as well. Peel those off. And now what I'm going to do, just going to slot that inside the bag at the back, just below the flap here. See this little flap? And when you open the bag, then you can just pop some little stamps in there. And it's big enough just to get, say, half a book of stamps. If you cut them down the centre, you could just get a little, you could get 3 to 6 stamps in there if you cut the little packet in half and put it down the bottom. It's just so cute. Right, let's check our bag first now. These are our cards and envelopes. And they fit in there. Oops, what's sticking? perfectly. Look how sweet that is. You can see them on the sides, but they're not poking out the top. Oh, love it. Right, I need a glue dot now. Where have they gone there? Add that onto my magnet. I know that's positioned perfectly. So now for our handles. Just going to fold them over. Same with these. And some more tear tape. Perfect. I like to burnish it down, that way I know when I come to peel the backing off that the glue is stuck to the card. And then we're just going to fold that over and burnish. Doesn't matter if it curls, we want it to curl. We'll start that process in a moment. How's everybody doing? Are you having fun like me? Because I love these little projects. Yeah, so I'm going to make 2 of these actually. And oh, what I'm going to do now is my crisps for later. Fetching in my corner rounder. And I'm just rounding the corners. Oh, that didn't work very well. That's better. I rounded that one. I need to re-round that one. Let's get those bits out of the way. It doesn't want to do it, this one. It did it perfect earlier, so I'm just going to nip my scissors so I've got a nice rounded edge. Make sure you've got it pushed all the way in. And pushed all the way in. Oh, it worked that time. Look at that, it's perfect. And I need to do it at this end as well, so make sure it's pushed all the way in. And you can feel it against the back. Look, perfect. This is the best corner rounder I've ever used, ever. Brilliant. And if you wanted, you could even maybe pop that in there and have a little scallop detail. But I'm adding embellishments to mine, so that's if you didn't have any. Oh, look, I got the other end. Oh, that one doesn't want to do it. Oh my gosh, this one does not want. Am I in the right? Oh, what help? Oh, look, see, I nearly cut. I wasn't even in the corner round a bit. No wonder it wouldn't go through. Perfect. Does help if you got it in the right slot, Gainer. Whoops. My camera box. Right, now just gently. Don't rush. I was rushing them other handles. You just want to do and work them gently. Nice. And then try the other way. You're just softening the fibres. And I can see it starting to crease. So I'm just going to go back the other way. There you go. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach our little handles on there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to staple glue and use glue dots for mine, because those little bags, they're gorgeous. But look, it's coming off. It's so flimsy. And my embellishment will be covered up by the staple will be covered up by the glue dot. And the embellishment, oops, nearly flicked myself in the face. So just do both ends. It's just so cute. And then we're just gonna, we don't want a humongous handle, but we want to try and get them to stay outside a little bit. My closure is going to go over there then. So I'll grab my stapler. And you want about 3/4 of an inch down, maybe 1/2 inch. And leave about 1/2 inch from the edge. And I'm just going to staple that into place, and then we can add our embellishment after. I had the other one way too close. Thing is, I've got to do it this way, because I don't want, just making sure, whoops, there's my cards coming in. Just want to make sure it's about the same distance. And there we go. It's just to hold them into place whilst we decorate. This is the back and this is the front. We're going to have embellishments all round. So again, I'm going to roughly line that up with that one. Pop that one in there and then do this one as well. Lining them up. Whoops, get my fingers in. Perfect. So there's my little handles. They are just so cute. This is the front. Where's my... Oh, I've lost my little magnet off the front. Where's that gone? I've lost my little magnet. It's fell off. Oh, I wonder if it's got stuck in here. No. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, there's a little embellishment just fell off there. I don't know where my magnet's gone. If anyone spots it, please shout down, tell it at me. I don't know where that's gone. I'll have to be careful because it may have got stuck on something metal. Because it's really strong. Let me get these popped away. Well, I don't know where that's gone, but I shall grab another one. Oh, it's there! Look, it's stuck to my hand. How silly. I tell you what, I'm just going to stick that there for a minute because that's going on the enclosure, which is this bit now. And again, we just want to score, add tape, and we want to burnish that as well. So we're getting there. Peoples, are you watching all the way to the end? Oh, I hope so. Definitely more than your half-hour fix. I think this one's dragged on a bit. I do apologise. Oops. fold them over and give them a burnish. And the same there. Now I'm going to round the corners off on this as well. Making sure it's in the corner rounder. Push it all the way in. And all the way in. And the same on this one. It makes you sweat. Oh, and that's our closure for our bag. And leaving the jointer down, and we're just going to manipulate this as well. Whoops. And that is going to go over our little bag. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. So what I need to do, I need to work out where I'm going to put my back bit and add my glue dot to that bit. So that's shut. Now we need to adhere this down by keeping it nice and straight. I may even, oh, I don't think I can reach that far down with this staple gun. No, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add tear tape. I can't believe I've been doing this for nearly an hour. I'm going to remove that and I'm going to add some glue as well. Should have done this before I attached it. It's not even attached, it's just held on. So now I'm going to attach my little handle strip back onto my magnet. And I'm just going to hold that into place, keeping it nice and straight. Just while that glue takes hold. Oops. And I think we're nearly done. Oh, and is it cute as a button? Right, now I've got, oh, do you know what I never did? I never added glue to my handles. So I'm just going to pop a little bit in there under my staple, or next to it should I say, and I can feel that staple is coming out. It's not attached properly. So get back in there and squeeze it fully on down. That's it. That's got it. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue under there as well. This glue is mega strong and I love it. So I can feel them staples now, so I'm just going to squeeze them shut because I don't want the recipient to get their hand in there and get it caught. Making sure they're squashed right down into the card. And I'm going to add these large clear faceted gems just over the top. Perfect. And the same on the front. I'm just going to add a dot of glue under there. That's what I forgot to do. And a little dot under there as well. hold them into place. It won't take long at all. Come on, you little demon. Start to close. There we go, that's better. Nearly done. Sorry about all this faffing about, peoples. Do like to make sure it's gonna stay closed. And add my last. I will put a little bit more glue on there later. There's my closure. That is just beautiful, and I'm not adding that on there. I think, no, that's the wrong one. I've got a little gem box now. And look at these beautiful gems. Absolutely stunning. So I need a glue dot for that. I will get my hot glue gun out later and glue that on securely, because it's a really weighty one, that is. And I'm going to attach that right on the front there. Oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, if you want at this stage, you can make some tags, or you can add that little tag. And the same thing you would do is just, I'm going to leave this one off actually, but I'm just going to show you. Again, you'd mitre the corners, add your tear tape, just neaten that up. And you'd add your glue as per usual, and then you could line that up across the back, or even on its side, and then tuck your little tabs in there. But I'm going to leave this off. I think this little bag just looks so adorable, and it's beautiful. I hope you like it. I absolutely think it's so adorable. Or you could even add that, like that, on the front of the inside of your bag. Open this out, and you could slide that in there this way, and then add your tags in the front there. Oh, such a good idea. There we go. I'm going to do that at a later stage. I think you've had enough of me. I'm going to love and leave you all now. And if you enjoyed, I'd love a thumbs up and a share. I'm going to keep gluing these down so they don't come out. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down here and press the little bell straight after you. You'll be notified of all future videos. I do post every single day of the week. And if you want to see what I make tomorrow, press that button. Happy stamping! Bye!